Hey guys, Scar9 here and welcome back to my channel today. This is going to be my weekly top 5 video, but I thought I would go ahead and switch it up just a little bit this week to make it more interesting for you guys. So today we're going to be going over 5 hidden exotic perks in the game. Now before we start, I just noticed today how close we actually are to getting 5,000 subscribers. We're like less than 1,500 subscribers away. It's really not that far off in the future, so make sure you guys are sharing around all my videos and telling your friends about this channel so we can hit that crazy milestone. But let's go ahead and get into this. So in the first slot, I'm going to be putting an extremely known example just so I can show you guys what type of facts are going to be in this video. So this is going to be how the Gjallarhorn actually has the Grenades and Horseshoes perk, even though it isn't represented anywhere in the skill tree. Even though the Grenades and Horseshoes perk is absent from the Gjallarhorn skill tree, it is extremely easy to see that it does fire rockets that explode in close proximity to enemies. This is the kind of thing that we're going to be looking at in this video. Weapons that seem to have extra perks or abilities that aren't listed in the skill tree, and these can be useful or just pretty cool to look at. So that is going to be the first one for this list. Now in the second slot, I do want to show some really weird mechanics that most sidearms seem to exhibit, but are extremely prominent in the two exotic sidearms, the Dreg's Promise and the Trespasser. Now while using these weapons, you may notice that hobgoblins will not enter their fire shields. So as you can see by the footage in the background, no matter how little or large the amount of damage you deal to hobgoblins, they will not use their shield when you shoot them with the Trespasser or the Dreg's Promise. This is pretty cool because that is one of the most annoying things, is when a hobgoblin just enters its fire shield and stops you from going on like killing sprees and stuff. It is pretty annoying, so this is a pretty cool mechanic. Furthermore, these weapons do something similarly to Exploding Shanks. Usually when you kill Exploding Shanks, they do produce a very large explosion. However, when you kill Shanks with either of these weapons, they will not explode at all, which once again makes these weapons extremely useful in close quarter situations with Exploding Shanks or hobgoblins, just to make your life a little bit easier. The third hidden perk has to do with the last word. Now this isn't as much of a hidden perk as it is a hidden mechanic involved with one of the main perks on the last word. So pretty much everyone at this point knows that the last word can fire in a full auto mode. However, did you guys know that it actually fires about 30% quicker in this mode? In this side-by-side comparison, you can see that this weapon fires much quicker while you are holding down the trigger rather than just spamming it. So this is one of the things that gives the last word one of the quickest time to kill in the game. If you can master the full auto and precision of the last word, you can drop someone in under a second. In the fourth slot, I've decided to put the Abaddon, the Nova Mortis, and the Thunderlord. All three of these weapons exhibit a hidden perk. They all have a chance to produce an elemental firefly explosion when landing a headshot kill on an enemy. As you can see in the background gameplay, this is a fairly large explosion and makes these machine guns even better for large crowds of enemies. Like I said, all three of these weapons can produce the explosions, even though the perk is not present in any of their skill trees. Furthermore, the explosion that the weapon creates will match the element of the weapon that you're currently using. So for the Nova Mortis, you will make a void explosion, for the Abaddon, you will make a solar one, and finally for the Thunderlord, you will make an arc explosion. So these are definitely some of the coolest hidden perks in the game, and definitely some of the most useful as well. And finally, I have some hidden mechanics that can be used with the Capri Stings. These are the exotic gauntlets for the hunter that allow you to go invisible, and if you melee someone while you are invisible, they will actually gain a damage over time debuff. Well, a little known fact is that this damage over time can actually be applied to golden gun shots and throwing knives as well. So if you throw a knife and then go invisible while it is still in the air and then it hits the target it hits will also get the damage over time poison damage. And if you use your golden gun and then go invisible, your first shot will apply the poison damage to the enemy you hit as well. It's only a couple of damage, so it's not the most useful of mechanics, but I think it's something really cool that can be used to land trick shots on enemies. So that is going to wrap up today's video. Remember guys, we are on the road to 5,000 subscribers. We'll probably hit it really soon here. Every time you pass on one of my videos or tell your friends about this channel, it really just gets us that much closer to the goal. So thank you to all of you guys who continue to do that every video. I really do appreciate it. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like rating. If you are interested in my discussion on whether or not the Queen's Wrath event will be returning to Destiny in the near future, you can click the annotation on screen. Finally, subscribe for more awesome Destiny content, and I'll see you guys in my next video.